Hey everybody, Mr. Martin here, and I wanted to show you my appreciation for those of you who submitted answers to the 100 Days of Rejection video, the exit ticket I put on there. I compiled some of my favorite answers, the answer I really think hit the mark in regards to my grading process and kind of everything I've done all year long. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. I wanted to highlight those people and then show the people who got maybe lower scores or scores they didn't like, kind of what I was looking for in regards to an answer. As usual, I'm going to ask you for more details and more explanation, examples. Okay, just getting the answer in language arts doesn't mean you got the answer right? I want you to be able to explain it. I want you to be able to back it up with evidence. Okay, so here's the first question. What did you think Bill Gates did to persuade Xi Jinping? Okay, you know what, guys? Let you in a little secret. There's no right answer to this because you're guessing. Because here's what it said in the TED Talk. Bill Gates came to my hometown. I saw his message. I fell in love with that guy. He doesn't even talk really about what Bill Gates did to him. He just says he fell in love with that guy. And I thought, wow, I know what I'm going to do now. That night I wrote a letter, okay? But what did Bill Gates do? And so my best reaction, I thought, was this one. I think Bill Gates persuaded Xi Jinping by having him think to himself, well, would Bill Gates quit after a simple investment rejection? Would any successful entrepreneur quit just like that? No way! I can build a better company. I can build a better team or better product. But one thing for sure, I can be a better leader. I can be a better person. I think that's fantastic. You know what? And the way that you wrote that, it kind of goes in line with what you watched in the video, right? That might be what he thought after that visit with Bill Gates. So good job on that one. Now, the rest of these do kind of have a right answer. They're based in fact from the speech. So you can use examples, you can use details, and that's probably my number one critique as an overall for the class is that we didn't use enough examples in our answers. But these examples right here sure did. Okay, so what does Xi Jinping do to try to overcome his fear of rejection? If you had anything in there about Googling an article about going into public and looking for rejection, that's exactly what he did, right? And I know our second answer has the same thing. This one right here said where the goal was to get rejected 30 days in a row. That's what he found, that article. He came up with his own ideas, though, for rejection and decided to film it for a video blog for 100 straight days, right? Day one was asking to borrow $100 from a stranger. Day two was requesting a burger refill, and so on and so forth. But instead of doing this for 30 days, he did it for 100 days, right? Look at all those details this answer has. We move on to the second one. He started off by Googling once again. He found this website. He did it for 100 days. The first day after he asked a question and got his response, he just ran away. But on the second day, he stood there and didn't run away. As each day he learned more. This second half of this answer is fantastic. It tells me that you watched the video and that you learned something from it, right? Day one was different from day two, but day two changed his life. All right, we move on. Next question. This is my favorite one. Okay, what is the power in the question, is that weird? And believe it or not, I'm going to start using that a lot more in my conversations. And here's where it came from, right? The TED Talk. This is the script, essentially. This is exactly what our presenter said. Then I found out I could do this because I mentioned, is that weird? Just by using that question, the doubt that he was having, because I mentioned, is that weird? That means that I wasn't weird because I knew there was something strange about this. I was thinking just like him, seeing this as a weird thing. And again, I learned that if I mention some doubt people might have before I ask the question, I gain their trust. So it's a question of trust, doing things to have your audience, your customer, trust you. People were more likely to say yes to me. Here's what you guys told me, right? This statement is acknowledging the fact that what you think you are asking may be weird and the other person won't think of you as a crazy person. Boom, you nailed it, right? You wouldn't just casually walk up to someone and ask for something ridiculous because that would be crazy. If you add the, is that weird question, they might just think you're a normal person trying something new. Fantastic answer. And then right here in the bottom, when Xi Jinping asked the question, is that weird? It helped the manager feel more comfortable in that situation. Go down to the bottom. If you do end up asking this question, you need to find a way to get a yes as your answer. Look at that, man. They're forwarding. Whoever wrote this answer is forwarding their answer, right? They're moving on for it. Asking, is that weird? Help the situation be more relatable. I love it. Okay, good answers there. Okay, and my last one. And this one was a wide spectrum. I didn't get a lot of answers for this last question. What did you learn about rejection? But the ones I did get were really good. So this is a long selection here, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase it a little bit. I I realized after finishing the video that I too run away sometimes for rejection. Wow. Personal reflection. You know how much I love that. I realized that all the times I didn't let rejection stop me, I either got what I wanted or better just by being denied overall. I learned from the video you really need to not hold rejection with you, and if someone rejects you, ask why, right? That was one of the lessons he had in there. Overall, the video taught me about how to handle being rejected and what you can do in turn to possibly turn the person's mind around. Fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted you guys to get out of this. Answer number 2, I learned a lot about rejection, particularly that you can turn rejection into a gift if you embrace it. Wow, that's deep. Okay. I also learned that you are less likely to be rejected if you ask why. So once again, that popped up, right? 2 smart people sharing the same answer. Then is that weird popped up. I thought that was my favorite part of the video. Rejection is a powerful thing, and if you utilize the benefits of it, you will have countless opportunities and endless possibilities. Okay, I loved it. Okay, and then this last one, I did save the best for last. This person, I just really loved this reflection. As I watched the video, I learned that I don't need to be scared. Rejection is necessary for life. And if you want to be able to get into college and stuff like that, or even get a job, you have to accept that you might not get it. You might have to put it in your head that you could be rejected. What I learned about rejection is rejection happens to everyone. It is a necessary part of life, but it is not that we are rejected. It's how we get over rejection. Right? Fall down 7 times, get up 8 or whatever that saying is, right? I love that. Thank you guys. That was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to do more of this as we go, just to highlight the work that I thought people are really starting to shine on. Okay? Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video.